All right, so video blog 4. How are you feeling about sharing your autobiography this time around? And I think this time I'm actually excited because I'm gonna get to kind of share something that I haven't really felt like I could share, I guess, or I've needed to share. There are plenty of people I could share it with, and I think I've had this growing need to share, this growing need to kind of get this out. And I think this is really going to help. This is going to be a great opportunity to do that. So that's what I'm really excited about. That's what I'm excited about this week. And so, last time I was pretty scared. I was wondering, what can I do? What affects me, and I feel like I've had a lot of growth in the last year, and I feel like this is more of a chance for me to do something for me. Rather than last year, I kind of wanted to give something to everyone else, I guess. I wanted it to be something that people could gain something from, but I think if I have more to gain from it, if I do this more for me, I think other people are going to gain more from it for that reason. And I think that's why I'm excited about this. And like I said, last spring I was kind of worried. I was thinking, what am I gonna do? And being, especially with all the things we talked about to that point, I was like, well, I really have nothing but privilege. I've got, and I kind of, so I tried to talk about the times for me where it's been rough, because even with privilege, you can have rough times, and I think I had that. I mean, I've lived in a time where I've had like this been in this, like, I guess upper, not upper, but more of a middle class bubble where, and maybe even upper middle class, where I get to go to the best schools and all this stuff. And I've had times where, we moved in with my grandparents. My parents didn't have a lot of money, but my grandparents were able to keep me in that bubble. They had a house in a nice neighborhood where I could go to a nice school, and I always still had the best food. I still had everything I needed. I still had advantages over everyone else. I had a lunch every morning. I had all these things, and even that was rough for me. Not having a big house to run around in was difficult. And not having that space to kind of feel free, I really felt trapped. And so, even though I really didn't even come close to what it's like to live in poverty, that's my experience with it, I guess, and it's my personal experience. So I appreciated sharing that last year, and I think this year I want to share something that I've learned about myself in the past year. So you know, and that's kind of how I'm taking it to a new level this year. Obviously, we're covering a different social identity, and then I thought about a different format, but I don't know. For me, speaking from, I try and speak from a different place when doing different things, and I'm gonna try and put as much into this autobiography as I can, because, like I said, I can get a lot out of it, and I think if I put a lot in, I'm gonna get a lot out, and I think that's generally true. So hopefully, I can put in what I need to put in, and that's what I want to do. I want to put in what I need, and that's where it's important, and that's what'll be good for me, and hopefully I can do it in a concise way, and do it in a way that people gain the most from it. So hopefully I'll be able to take it to the next level in that way. Um, um, I'm not too worried about the time portion. I think that's good that we have a time constraint. It's good and bad, and I'm thinking you all might feel the same, because we love our group loves to share, and we love to be there for each other while we share. And we like to sit in that, and we like to hear all of that, and we like to be a part of it. But at the same time, we don't have that many classes. We've got to get everything done. And so, that I think that's important. Um, so that's good, I guess. And so it's good to be able to get through everything and not be rushing to do everything. Make sure we have plenty of time to plan for next semester. Next semester's big. We've got everybody going into this next thing, and most of our facilitators are new. We have quite a few returners, more than last year, but we also have more facilitators than last year. So that'll be good as well. So it'll be good to have a little bit more time and not have to worry about that. I'm sure that'll be a good thing in the long run. Now it might be a struggle, but I'm not too worried about it. It hasn't really affected my preparation because I'm sure I can get it done in that time. And I think it'll be a really good experience. I'm really excited about that. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to everyone else's autobiographies as well. This is where we really come close to each other. This is where we're vulnerable, where we actually feel it, sit in it, and I think that'll be really good. That's what I'm excited for. So I'm looking forward to doing this with everybody, as I always do, as I did last year. I really enjoyed it, and I'm gonna really enjoy it again. And it'll be tough. It'll be heavy. It'll be a lot to process, but it's quite the experience. So I appreciate that we do it, and I love having this time to do that, and it helps me grow, and I feel like everyone else grows so much from it as well.